I'm Nigel Howarth and welcome to another Shed Sessions Christmas. And today we're going to cook for you beef Wellington with roast potatoes, glace carrots and some French beans and of course a red wine sauce. Now, beef Wellington, it's obviously one of the most classic dishes in the world. It's still, I've got to say, one of the best eating experiences. So if you're not going to have turkey for Christmas Day, why don't we have some beef Wellington? And if I run through the ingredients that we've got here to make the beef Wellington, we've got a filleted beef, a 1.2 kilo fillet of beef in the fridge there, keeping nice and cold while we make the patty, because you've got to make a patty, a mushroom patty, then you line it and then you roll it in puff pastry. Now this is all done the day before, at least the day before the big day, so before Christmas Day. So let's get on with it. I need that coffee. Okay, so I'm going to turn my my pan up here, and in front of me here I've got some butter which I'm going to bob in. I've got some chopped shallots, I've got some panko crumbs, I've got some chopped chestnuts, chopped chestnuts, because chestnuts, it's a chestnut and mushroom stuffing because it's Christmas. Got some parsley, got some garlic, bit of salt and a little bit of egg white. We've taken the mushrooms down probably as far as we can get them, and now I just want that panko just to open up, so I'll just cook it out for a minute or so and sort of absorb that moisture and keep that moisture, which is flavour, within our patty. All sort of softened up nicely and taking that extra moisture out of our patty. And can now, let's have a look. Just check that that way. I'm just going to get the Maurice and just loosen that away. Yeah. I think we're good to go there, actually. So we can put the patty now. There we go. And our chestnuts can go in, our parsley can go in, and most importantly, our little half an egg white can go in. And that's all the ingredients now to make our patty. And roughly, I want a square, or not so roughly, about 28 centimetres. So about 10-11 inches, 28 centimetres square-ish is where we're looking. Because what I've got here is a double layer of cling film. I've got some silicone paper underneath. So what I'm going to try and do now is just press the patty out so I can get a basic shape of a square. And I've got a little ruler at the side of me, and I've worked out roughly what I need. And it just means that it's not all stuck all over your hands. So 28 centimetres, we're about that square. So I just need to just push this back in a little bit here. you do have to be precise, but you know, well, you do have to be precise actually. It is Christmas, it is. And we're just, and you can see I've got all those little spikes. So what is important, I know it's about 26 centimeters to roll right away around our fillet here. So if I pop that on there, I know that I've just got to get it a little bit deeper. Okay, so when I say a little bit deeper, I mean towards me. Okay, and then I can just fill that. See where there's any little bits of patches there, you just fill that in. This is a Sunday morning job. I know Christmas is on Saturdays. It's Christmas Saturday, crew? You don't know, you don't know. Right, so let's have a look at that. And I think, let's get our ruler and just double check here. Yep, we're just about there. I just want to come up a little bit further up now. Okay, and I've got a ham. Now, and it's just your regular supermarket ham. And just pop that on there. Now, if you don't eat ham, then you can do just spinach, you can do cabbage, entirely up to you. Okay, now you might be asking at home, well, why has he flipped it over? It's not a pancake. And I know it's Christmas. But we've got our spinach. Now, this is the one that I blanched off beforehand. And I like this because you just get the nice colours. You can see I've just dried it out there. And you get the nice colour coming onto the red of your meat. So just make sure I keep away from that edge. This, some of you at home might think is a bridge too far. Well, it's all in the devil is in the detail. The devil is in the detail. If you can't fly a drone, don't put it up there. That's what I say. Okay. There we go. So that, I mean, one of the things that is interesting now, we used to not be able to get baby spinach, and now everything is baby spinach. Got the fillet of beef, and you can see what a wonderful fillet that is. It's a Hereford, and it's aged 4 weeks. So what I want to do is pop that. I'm going to just give it a tiny bit of seasoning. I don't want to season it a lot. So just a little bit of seasoning. Because I don't want it to start the salt to draw out and make the fillet bleed. And a little bit of pepper there. Okay, so what I need to do now is just bring that around and hope it meets at the other end, like so. Can you see that? Okay, and then we can just keep that in the paper for 1 second over here and just get rid of all our bits and wipe down. And then And unfortunately, they don't do any big, in the supermarkets, they don't do any big sort of whacking slabs of puff pastry. So we're just going to piece it together. But that's fine. I didn't want to start getting you something you can't get, because there seems to me to be no point. If you're going to cook this at home, you need to be able to get it. So I'm just going to take that pastry and just overlap it there, and then just crimp it. And I'm not using any glue, any egg wash for that. It will just nicely crimp in. Okay, so that's just 2 packets of butter puff pastry. Voila. And then my sausage is somewhere in here. Okay, and I've got the egg wash, which will become increasingly important. If I can just find the other side of the cling film there. Okay, so I've got to work that back now to where I want the fillet to be, which I think we need to sort of go just above halfway, and then roll it. So take that out and actually roll it there. And you got a few little bits there. Okay, so we need to then pop the fillet a little bit further up here. And just be careful of, just wipe my hands, getting any bits on there. And now with the egg wash, just need to bring that together, and I'm going to cut like so. There we go. Cling film and just bring it, crimp it together like so. And then we need to take the ends, push them in together. Okay. And there we've got our fillet. And then we're going to pop the beef Wellington onto the tray like so, and just give it a good crimp up. And then we've got a piece left here, and we can cut those into strips. Like so. First of all, we're going to egg wash. Like so. And then pop these strips across. And then crisscross them going the other way. Like so. And then just egg wash again. Just really carefully. And we're just using egg yolk for the egg wash because we want a really lovely golden colour. Okay. And just make sure you just check you've got everything egg washed up nicely. Okay, right, and we need to rest that now. Pop that into the fridge for a couple of hours or overnight in a perfect world. Okay, and then we'll be back in a mo. Okay, our beef Wellington's ready to go in the oven, and we set our oven on 190. And we're going to put the food probe in there. And we're going to set that 57. Okay, and it's about 58 minutes so about an hour. But if it cooks that little bit quicker, because every fillet can be thicker and thinner, slightly thicker, our food sensor will tell us in about an hour's time when it's core temperature, 57 degrees. Okay, so we'll be back in a mo. Okay, I've just opened the oven door and the sensor's gone off and we're at 57 degrees core temperature, so that should be nice and medium rare. So we'll take the probe out. Just pop that on there. Oh! And our beef Wellington now, we can just sit that there. And we need to leave that for at least 20 minutes. And I'll just shut this oven door and tell you why. If you cut the beef Wellington now, what will happen is that the meat hasn't rested, so it's been in the oven for an hour, so it'll just go and shrink up and all the juices will come out. It's time to cut the Wellington. So let's cut the end off because we'll see where the Wellington actually starts with the beef, because obviously, you know, we're cooking it, so it's going to shrink a little bit. Okay, so you can see that's 25 minutes actually now, how much heat is still coming off there. So I've got a piece there now. That's our first piece in the Wellington, and our second one, which we can open up and pop onto the plate like so. Oh, and I've got some, so you can see the beef Wellington now. I can turn it round to you. Okay, and you can see, you know, why you've got to, I mean, you can't cut it straight away. You've got to give it a little bit of time. Okay, and we just spoon over with our beautiful sauce. So there's our beef Wellington with roast potatoes, our heritage carrots glacé, and our French beans. I hope you're going to enjoy. Have a really fantastic Christmas and a happy New Year. All the best from Shed Sessions and me for this year. Thank you. Hi, I'm Nigel Howarth. If you like what you've just seen, then subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on social media. Enjoy.